So the agenda for today's webinar is to talk to parents about the importance of primary education, to understand the different types of curricula that are available, to understand about what we offer at GIIS.
Okay.
So why is primary education so important? Because this is where the young students start their formal education. And as they start the formal education, their curious minds are open to the world.
So at the moment, actually, Miss Reka, I believe that our parents and even our school also knows that there are a lot of different curriculums that is actually being offered for the primary.
So there's a wide range of choice available for parents to choose from in an international arena.
Correct.
Now, the most popular of all these seem to be the IB curriculum.
The IB has three programs. It has the primary years program, the PYP, middle years program, MYP, and the IB diploma program, which is IBDP. All right. So basically, it ranges from aged 3. That's from early years, but it also starts from grade 6. Age 6, primary 1, all the way to primary 6 for PYP.
We also have the Cambridge Assessment International Program. This program is a Cambridge pathway program,
Correct.
and it is meant for students of students who are aged 5 to 19. And
Yes.
this is also a skill-based program widely accepted by universities, schools,
Correct.
and also beyond.
There is actually what we call the International General Certificate of Secondary Education. We usually call it the IGCSE O-level examinations. This is usually taken at the age of 14 to 16 years old, right, ma'am? Okay, so basically, it has a very wide selection of subjects. They have about 70 subjects, and they have different languages as well, where the kids, where the children, or where the students actually choose from in order for them to find out what their pathway is at the end of GCSE and beyond.
GCE advanced level is also quite popular. It's a school leaving qualification,
Yeah,
and the A-level examinations are taken during the final
final
2 years of the high school. And here also we have around 30 subjects that the students can choose from.
okay.
And students usually they take it in the combination of 3 to 5 subjects for the final exam, and then they are usually they are encouraged to take subjects close to the degree that they would like to opt for.
All right. And then what we have also what we call the International Primary Curriculum. This is also designed for students aged 3 to 12. It was formulated by UK-based fieldwork education, and it is part of the Nord Anglia education group. Okay, so basically it's a flexible kind of version compared to the IB primary years program. It enables students to adapt the curriculum into the national curriculum of different countries.
Yeah, we also have a lot of national home curriculum as well, especially in a place like Singapore, which has got lots of expats who come and stay here. They would like to keep their children in some curriculum which is home based, and so we have several educational institutions in Singapore that offers this option. Quite a few curriculums are available. Now, at this point, the second Central Board of Secondary Education, or the CBSE education, is something which I would like to talk about. It is a national curriculum of India, and it is adopted by many schools worldwide. It takes care of the natural progression of the child starting from class 1 and all the way to class 12.
So, Miss Reka, how about at GIIS?
We have a wide variety of curricula for parents to choose from. At the kindergarten level, we have the Global Montessori Plus program, and this is an in-house developed program which has been developed taking into the consideration the best practices of the kindergarten and the early childhood programs that are widely prevalent.
Okay.
In the primary program, we do have the IB-PYP program, which moves into the Cambridge lower secondary program for 6 to 8. Then we have the IGCSE program, which is in grade 9 to 10. And this is followed by the IB diploma program, which is in 11 to
12.
12. The CBSE program, which runs all the way from grade 1
1.
all the way to grade 12. We have two videos which show the international curricula as well as the CBSE
CBSE.
curricula and how it is offered in our school.
GIIS now offers full international curricula from grade 1 to 12. From the International Baccalaureate Primary Years program all the way through to the world-renowned International Baccalaureate in grades 11 and 12. These curricula were carefully selected to support our pedagogy, equipping our students with the essential life skills to become the leaders of tomorrow.
At GIIS, we offer multiple curricula, but CBSE happens to be our core. GIIS has been offering the CBSE curricular for the last 2 decades. We have a track record of success. We have an ASEAN topper. We also have 55% of our students who have scored 90% and above.
We chose the CBSE system because both me and my husband have been educated in the CBSE system, and both of us are postgraduates and doing well. These are the first generation kids who are going to be away from their home, and I wanted them to be connected to their home country, India.
Children are given an opportunity to think out of the box and explore their various potentials and talents that go beyond the prescribed syllabus. We believe that we need to provide students with the 21st century skills of communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. And we never forget care, which is our value that we provide to students.
They do the syllabus from the CBSE course book, but there are a lot of apps, there are a lot of worksheets, which also gives them the application-oriented view that the IGCSE course gives them. They are making the kids equipped to handle the fast-changing technology that is happening all around. I believe GIS, with the technology that they have incorporated in all aspects of the academics, will definitely give my child an edge.
Our teachers are our greatest assets. They have a wealth of experience and competence to deliver the syllabus in the most appropriate and challenging way for our students.
When I was in school, my parents never knew my teachers, nor my teachers knew my parents. But in GIS, it's not like that. The interaction with the teachers is very honest, the feedback they give is very useful, and the rapport between the teachers and the kids is very evident. GIS doesn't make you feel that it's my kid's school. It makes you feel that it is our school.
GIS offers customized educational platforms which will ensure that the needs of every child are met. Our goal is to ensure that our students are ready for the future. They are equipped with all the requisite skills, competencies, and knowledge that will take them to success.
The 9 GEMS framework, the 9 GEMS pedagogical model that we follow here has got elements that will help in the holistic development of the students. For example, equal importance is given to academic excellence as well as the sports excellence.
Correct.
We do have students who may excel in visual and performing arts. At the same time, it is very important to know that the personality has to be developed. While all these are being developed, it is very important that they understand their responsibility to the community, and this is taken care of under the GEM community care. There are various universal values which are taught to the children, and there is room for innovation and creativity, and also we do need leaders. We do develop entrepreneurship and leadership at a young age. The activities which are designed inside the classroom, they are designed in such a way so that we address all the different GEMs at some point or the other. And at the end of the primary education, the child knows his potential, and he knows exactly how he wants to groom his future, he wants to develop his future. So the
Yes.
9 gems model help the teachers in designing that. This is a new innovation that GIS has come up with. We would be
Assessing.
incorporating the progress of the student in each of these 9 gems, and it would be incorporated into the report cards as well. Now, what is the advantage of the having multiple curricula? So this is one interesting feature of
GIS.
GIIS. A child who enters CBSE has the option of continuing the education in the CBSE framework until grade 12.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at any point he wishes to move into the international
International.
curricula, or he decides to move from the international curricula back into the CBSE curricula, we have the options for that as well. There are several points at which they could do the changes. They could shift over from one curricula to the other.
Yeah.
And this gives an advantage to the child because at every stage, a student is given the option to choose the curricula which best fits the profile of the student. At the end of our GMP program, which is the K2
Okay.
program, we give them the option to choose from CBSE or the IBPYP program. Now, based on the child's learning styles, they would want to choose between either CBSE or the PYP program. At the end of grade 5,
Mhm.
they again have the option of choosing between a CBSE program or the CLSP program. At the end of grade 8, again, you have the option between choosing the IGCSE or the CBSE program.
That's
Now, at the end of grade 10, again, you have the option of moving into an IBDP diploma program or to continue in the CBSE program as well. One of the concerns that parents usually have is, if I move from one curriculum to the other, what is the kind of support that I would get? There are lots of support provided at GIIS. There would be a mentor teacher available. We appoint buddy students
true.
who would have been already doing the curriculum so that they can guide the students in the different aspects of the curriculum. There is access to different worksheets and handouts available.
Okay.
Our teachers do make sure that they call up and they are in close touch with the students to ensure that they do not have any issues while they do the transitioning from one curriculum to the other.
another.
And our teachers are very, very approachable. So you are a PYP practitioner at
Yes.
GIIS. So would you like to tell the parents about how PYP is at GIS campuses?
It's actually very unique in a way that we do not just look at the academic of the child. And then again, when you spoke about the
Gems.
9 gems, okay, it is quite similar to how we actually build a child from just, not just on the academics, but also in the skills, in the action part, in the values, and also in the concepts. We have what we call a program of inquiry where our students actually do inquiry. Okay, so they look at a particular idea. We call it central idea, and then we make them ask questions, find out what they know about this topic already, and how are we gonna move forward. We also have what we call the IB learner profile. These are the 10 attributes that actually defines what an IB learner is. So we have thinkers, communicators, principled.
So now we talk about the CBSE program at the primary level at GIIS. So the CBSE also is a very structured program and it is very age appropriate program. Now over a period of time, CBSE, the board itself has started redesigning the content of the subjects, and the board has made it a priority to keep the curriculum as highly relevant in this modern day context. We also have co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities, which we usually call as ECAs and CCAs. So it is a list of activities that is shared with the students. They are allowed to choose any one activity which they would be learning throughout the year. What we can understand is that
Yes.
be it the IBP, YP curriculum or be it
Or
CBSE
CBSE.
curriculum, each curriculum has its own strength
Correct.
and it has got its own values systems in place, and how it develops the student as a holistic learner, individual, is also there in each of its curriculum. At GIS, the advantage is that the parents have the option to choose from both in the
Yes.
primary years, and they could easily adapt. And you also have the advantage of moving from one curricula to the other if one doesn't
Yes.
suit.
Correct.
It is not exactly what you are looking for. So that brings to the end of our conversation about the primary education at GIIS.